Hello Gemini, this is your August forecast and we have a super month that is charged for us and it's really going to bring a lot of dynamic change, so pay attention. All right, listen, we have two eclipses. We have a lunar eclipse, we have a solar eclipse, and these eclipses are game changers. Now the lunar eclipses will always come with endings, so we're going to end something, it's just going to go, right, and do so gracefully. Don't, hang in there and hold on to it, because the universe knows better. Whatever needs to go is because it no longer holds anything potent for you. And the solar eclipse is going to open up new doors, so you'll see later in the month maybe what those new beginnings may be. So your lunar eclipse on August 7th, by the way, it's going to be fascinating because it's passing straight through the US, which hasn't happened for decades, right? So a lot of us will be able to go out there and we will look at it. Just watch out for your eyes, protect them. But on the 7th here, your lunar eclipse is going to be in the 9th house. So what is going to go? What is ending? Anything that you now have been working for a long time will be eclipsed out, which could have to do with, say for example, you've been waiting for a visa, a green card, that kind of thing. Well, that is over. If you've been waiting for a lawsuit, that might just end. Anything. It could be your education, for example. You might find out that, nope, not doing that anyway. Or anymore. It might be something else coming in. You might shift. But whatever that is, that's going to go. Long distance travel comes in under here as well. Higher education, spirituality. But it's finalizing, because why? The universe is bringing these new gifts, and we always have to look at these as positive things for us. Now on the 21st we have this solar eclipse, which is a new moon solar eclipse. This is going to take place, Gemini, in your 3rd house, which has to do with communication, presentations, and siblings and short distance travel. Having a solar eclipse here is going to open up doors, new opportunities, and I'm super excited for you because this is the house that you rule, the area in your chart, 3rd house, communication. That's your keyword. So say for example now you've been working on a deal, say writing a book, manuscript, whatnot, suddenly here comes your opportunities that are going to open up, and you might find the right publishers and so forth. So I am super excited for what this month will bring you, especially because this is also where the sun is traveling this month, alongside with Mars. Mars is your dynamic goals, your energy, your drive, and so forth. The sun is your attention. So we can see how these 3 planets, are really working for you to get ahead. I feel that you're so supercharged to open up these doors on your own, let alone having the solar eclipse to help you, right, that new moon. So I'd say, just as we start off the bat here in August, prepare, prepare, prepare. Open your mind and be ready for what is to come. But do know that before all that can really start, you want to be prepared to let go of what needs to go. You might even know what it is. And there's a release and relief in letting go and shutting doors, right? But sometimes whatever is going to be eclipsed out of our life might come by surprise. We may not had any thought or intention, but even let go of that too. Trust the universe. Venus this month is moving through the sign of Cancer, and that is all about nurturing. So we're going to feel that we're going to be nurturing so much more straight from the heart. And it's in your 2nd house from money and income, so you might be nurturing yourself too, Gemini, meaning that you might find yourself spending a little bit more money this month. Out doing something for you, little gadgets, little haircut, new shoes, that kind of thing. Whatever it is, I feel it's something that you deserve, and there could be news about money coming in, and maybe, there could be a raise, could be a promotion for some of you, could even be a new job that will indicate more money in the long run. So looking at the beginning of the month though, you're going to have to make a choice, and it has to do with direction. Do I want to focus on my creative aspects and grow that area, Or do I want to look at maybe saving some money and not putting money towards that creative aspect? That could be especially for those of you who have your own business. There might be expenses coming up. Some of you might want to look into taking a mortgage. Should I do that or not? To open up a new shop or not? These things, if you don't have to act upon it right away, it's good just to be aware, to start thinking about it. I feel within a week you should have more insight on it, because on the 10th, here we go. Money matters are coming into the picture, news of it, and I feel that you're having this heightened sense of clarity that direction. Jupiter is in your 5th house for growth and expansion in your creative sense, and travel might be indicated too this month. So definitely I'm feeling that the conviction that you're feeling in your heart is the route that you're going to take. I feel too that it's just an extremely creative month for you, because when I look at the 12th, Venus and Neptune, I mean, that is creativity on steroids right there. So whenever these two energies come together, we have true and pure magic. It's just extremely ultra romantic. It's ultra artsy. So enjoy the 12th. On the 13th, we have Sun and Saturn coming together. This is you, the essence of you, and Saturn really wanting to anchor in. And what is it wanting to anchor in? Well, whatever experiences you downloaded or shared, emoted the prior day, well, it's really feeling solid today, and this is an energy that you can bring and move forward. Also, there anything with contracts I feel could be a good thing for you. Saturn being in your 3rd house, communication might just solidify things here on the 13th. On the 17th, a little bit of a decision to make, perhaps, and it could be in purchasing something. Venus and Jupiter together, when they're squared, well, there could be an unexpected expense. Maybe you want to buy something. Sometimes we might just get one of those spur of the moments, wanting to run out and shop on impulse, right? And then we regret it. Maybe it's too flashy, which Jupiter definitely can be here, right? Maybe we had that feeling that day, but then a couple of days down the road, you might regret it, right? We've all experienced that. So if you don't really need it, you know, step aside, wait a couple of days, then go back, look at it, or look at it in your mind. If you're still feeling convinced that this is something you really want, need, not just the fly-by-night thing, then go for it, you know. But at least then you won't regret. On the 20th, your energy is super powered up. This is Mars. Your ambitions, your goal orientation, your physical drive. Jupiter coming in, beautiful aspect, expanding it, giving you just that much more of a force with the wave behind it, so to speak. So I can see how you're surfing here on this day. Now, Mars being in your 11th house, Jupiter being in that 1st house, it could just be that you're out and about doing something really special with a group or a circle of friends or something. Maybe you're going out on a hike where there's a little bit of physical energy involved, like doing some whitewater rafting, that kind of thing, right? But you will enjoy the 20th just because there's that happy-go-lucky energy. Then, of course, we have that eclipse on the 21st, right? And the surprise is the Sun and Uranus, too, are aligned on the very same day. So that is you being the Sun, Uranus bringing you something that you hadn't really anticipated. And so, of course, this could be a happy thing. It's coming from the 7th house, which has to do with relationships. Maybe your partner might excite you with something special this day, or maybe you're bringing something to him or her as well. Whatever that may be, it could be anybody you work with, you know, a partner, an agent, or whatever. You'll see. But then, of course, we have the solar eclipse, the new moon here, and that's just bringing even more so to the party. So as far as the gift goes, after this solar eclipse, well, on the same day here with the Sun and Uranus coming together in beautiful trine, an unexpected surprise. I mean, it's going to start right off the bat, right? And not only that, but the following day, your goals are going to be blessed by the universe. This is Saturn coming in with a beautiful golden trine to your Mars. So whatever project you're working on, the goal, the aim, ambition that you have, Saturn is going to make sure it's going to come to stay for a long, long time. Always, we want to think about Saturn being karma, right? What we have accumulated from the past, what we are now ready to receive. And what are you receiving? Well, you're receiving now that you can move forward on those things that you have prayed for, right? So I'm loving the 21st with the Sun, Uranus, trine the Saturn, and Mars trine, and the solar eclipse, the new seeds, the beginning of a new long cycle. So whatever you start right now, Gemini, look at how this is just going to grow for you between now and that of next year, the next new moon of August in 2018. Okay, so we are looking at some choices though. On the 24th, there might be maybe a date you've set up, or maybe some whatever it is that you have in mind might not fully come together. There's a little hiccup, but it's okay. Rain checks will be coming back. Don't let that get your goat. That's just Venus and Uranus. They're square. So it could just be that you're busy doing something else. Maybe you're the one who are having to just postpone things because you are going to be very busy, right? But we're closing off the month, and on a very good note. This is Jupiter, which brings you joy, happiness, expansion, and the generosity of not just your heart, but how the universe can bestow upon you what it is you're growing right now. Jupiter and Saturn, Jupiter expands, Saturn could contract because it has those rings, right? But when they work together, there's times we want things to contract. We want it to solidify. So Saturn's going to help Jupiter to solidify something of your dreams where you're expanding right now. Your Jupiter being in the 5th house for love, joy, romance, your creative projects. Saturn coming in from either your partner or somebody your partner having a partnership with, or working on a deal with. It's going to lock it in together. So August, this month, wow, this is really, really awesome. So listen, subscribe, hit the bell so you can get all your notifications when the videos upload. And thank you for commenting. I totally appreciate it. And also for your likes. I'll see you in September, Gemini. Bye now.